Hello friends and family of YouTube. Well, today I am bringing you something I have never brought you before. I have a Starcraft Mossy Oak 27 BHU. Now what is different about it, I have never brought you anything Mossy Oak before. So man, I tell you what, this is a pretty sweet unit. With it being a BHU, you probably guessed that it is a bunkhouse, and yes it is. And man, it's got a lot of room in here, got a lot of cool features, and I want to show them to you. Got to start outside, and hey, I tell you what, it is a little bit windy out there, and we do have some road noise, but I will try to get done within less than 1 minute outside, and we will come right back in and show you the inside. Here we go. Alright, so we'll start out on the back side back here, and you can see that they've got the spare tire mounted on the back bumper here. Hey, if you've got any questions, I tell you what, you can probably go to that website right there and they can answer everything you need to know. Alright, but don't do it till after this video now. Alright, so you've got your cable and TV satellite hookups out here. You've got an outside shower, 30 amp electrical service. Right here you've got your hookups for your sewer system. As I mentioned earlier, this does have a slide out, and it is a dual axle. It does have an electric tongue jack, 2 propane tanks. You've got enough room here, man. You could not only put 2 batteries right here, but I would not doubt that you could have you a platform made and maybe even put you a generator right there. And right here, look at all the storage inside this thing. Woo, man. Tell you what, and this is pre-wired for solar. You can top off your batteries by hooking up right there with a small little briefcase type unit. And also you do have, you've got an outside area out here with 2 speakers. You've got an awning on here, battling with a little bit of wind. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and go inside this 27 BHU and go up this 3-step entry. And if you are new to watching my channel, I try to start off right here at the doorway and face the front of the RV first. And let me tell you while I'm at it, I do not work for the company that makes these or sell these. So hey, you're watching this from somebody's point of view that doesn't care if you buy it or not. I am not trying to sell you this thing. I'm going to show it to you just as you would see it if you were in here yourself. So as you can tell, right beside the bed we've got a storage area, and you've also got you some 110 outlets right beside the bed. You've got them on both sides. You've also got a window over on that side of the bed, and the bed will lift up, and you've got some storage down below. But I cannot do it with the camera as well. It does not have struts on there. Now there is not an air conditioner system in the back here, but you do have vents. That is an air conditioner vent right there to help bring a little bit of cool air in here. And you do have a door that does slide across. You undo this little strap right here and this door will slide across. And that is where I just come out of the bedroom there. So again, we're still facing towards the front of the trailer here. Let me show you how much storage you've got down below here. It looks like these are about 10 inches deep. You got plenty of room, plenty of stuff. You've got a Furrion system here, which this is Bluetooth capable and all of that great stuff. And right here is where you would mount your TV into this entertainment center. And again, you got more storage up above. And let's see what we've got going on here beside it. More storage. And got the same thing down below. But before we get too far away from it, I know a lot of you want to see what this kitchen looks like. And here we have it. Not only do you have a couple of drawers that you can slide out there, but let's see what we've got going on for storage down below. Plenty of room for plenty of stuff inside of there. And man, you've got a good size double bowl sink. This is a larger area and this is kind of a smaller area here. So yeah, that would work out pretty nice. And you've also got some storage above the sink as well. And let me show you what's going on inside the microwave. It does have a glass turntable, but it is moved for transit so that it did not get broken on the way here. And let me show you what we got going on into the refrigerator freezer combo. Got plenty of space in here. This is a Dometic, and if I recall, Dometic is made in the USA. All right. And let's go beside the kitchen area here. See what we've got for storage. All right, now that does not have a bar up there, so you could not hang clothing from it, but it does have 3 shelves on here that'll give you plenty of space for storage. And right beside that, you do have an area that does have a bar where you can hang your clothing from that. Still got plenty of room. Plenty of room. All right, and right below this one, you've got more storage, and even more storage beside that one. Let me give y'all a behind shot, kind of show you backed up here to kind of let you see how much storage that is, because that's pretty impressive. I like that. So again, I did mention earlier that this is a bunkhouse unit, and I'll get to the bunks here in a minute, but if you think about it, this would be a great place for you to store the clothing for anyone that is staying in the bunkhouse. All right, so let me show you the bathroom. We've got a little sink in here, and they did mount you a mirror on the wall here. And you've got a door. I don't believe I mentioned it, but this is a 2-door unit. So, of course, this door goes right to the bathroom. And the good of that is kids can come in here without strowing crap all over the place. They can come right in here and get their business done and go right back outside shooting firecrackers or whatever they're doing. And, man, look at the shower unit. That has got to be the largest shower unit I have ever seen. That looks like that is that's nearly 4 foot square right there. So very impressive. All right, and you've got over the shower area, you've got an area where you can kind of get a little extra head height, make it a little easier on you to wash your hair. And right here you do have a fan. And I always like to suggest getting an upgrade on the fan. And right here you've got a standard foot flush. This is a plastic commode. And right here you've got a toilet paper roll holder. And right there is your light switches. So you've got 2 light switches for inside of here. Now, coming out of the bathroom, I don't believe I've shown you that this does come with a large size dinette. So you could definitely seat quite a few people here, depending on how big they are. Depends on how many you could get. But anyway, that will convert into a pretty good sized sleeping area, but you may not need that because you've got good sized sleeping area here. But if your kids want to bring some of the obnoxious friends of theirs with them and kind of ruin the party for you, you could definitely have an area for those kids to stay with you too. You ever notice if kids invite some other kid to come, they never invite the good kid? It's always the aggravating kid you was hoping they wouldn't invite. All right, so anyway, the kids can open those windows there and blow some cigarette smoke out those windows, or holler at the kids across the street with it, or whatever they want to do. Get them a fresh breeze of cool air. And they've got one for this kid down here too. Now his window's bigger than the kid up above. All right, but they do have got a ladder mounted here where the kids can climb up that ladder and get up into the bed. Okay, so what I want to do now is give you a little bit of the layout of the land. I am not at the furthest point of the trailer because the bedroom is kind of closed off. So right now I am at the entertainment center, and I'll show you that view once I get down here to the other end. And this does have a slide out, as I mentioned earlier, so I will talk about that here in a second as well. But there's where I was at, so kind of give you a layout that direction. And also that goes all the way back into the bedroom, so it goes even deeper. So if you were to have this slide in the closed position, what would you lose from having that done? Well, if I have figured it right, that would come to about right in there with that slide closed. So you would be able to squeak by the kitchen sink here. You would be able to come right by the kitchen sink. You would still be able to get to your refrigerator, freezer combo. And I think you could probably still get to the bunks. It would close off the ladder, but you would be able to get to the bottom bunk squeezing by the side there. You would also be able to get to the bathroom, but not only can you get to the bathroom through that door, but also there's an outside door. Now earlier I did mention that this was a Mossy Oak edition. Now what I want to tell you is Mossy Oak, if you're not familiar with it, they kind of work with a lot of hunting type stuff. And if you look, there is camouflage right over, I think they call that a valance. Some of y'all can tell me in the comments below, but I believe that's what they call it. So there's just a little hint, just a little touch of Mossy Oak in here. It's not covered with it from head to toe. And if you didn't like that, to be honest with you, it'd be easy to change out. So those little valances right there have a little touch of the camo, and there's some over the bedroom window as well, and right here over the kitchen sink area. But as I said, if you're not crazy about that, that is something you could change out if you wanted to. Now it's time for the RV camping tip of the day. And if you're wondering why I'm showing you the breaker box, well, if you have something that is not working, let's say you've got lights that decided not to work, or even your antenna generally will have a booster on it. So if you're unable to pick up TV channels like you normally can, you can have a problem with a fuse that is blown. And this particular fuse panel that I have, you can see a little red light there, and that red light is indicating that that fuse is blown. So all you do is you grab a hold of that fuse and you pull it out. And so I have removed that fuse. And I have a pack of fuses that I was able to get at Walmart for, I don't know, about $3. So now I'm going to get a fuse out of here. And so now I take the fuse, and you will notice that there are two little prongs, and those little prongs go right inside that cavity there. So it's hard for me to show you that, but I'm sure y'all can figure it out. It's pretty simple. And you'll see that the little red light went off. So now we know we are good. And I tell you what, I am not going to stop there. I am going to give you another tip. Alright, so here is my next tip I'm going to give you, because the first one was pretty simple. I'm going to take a little bit of Gorilla Tape. I'm going to tear me off a strip of it. And what I am going to do is take some fuses and tape them onto that strip. And now what I will do is I will put that right in the panel and tape that down, so that I will always have some spare, and I will know exactly where they are. And even if I forgot, hey, as soon as I go in this panel to check what's wrong with the fuses, I will find those fuses right there taped to the panel, ready for use. And I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not, but I am over at Rocket City RV, so I will try to remember to leave you a link down in the description below, and hey, you can give them a call, and I'm sure they can answer any question for you that I didn't answer in this video. As I said, I don't work for the company that makes them or sell them, so I don't have any bone in this. Folks, I appreciate y'all spending some time with me today, and down in the comments, please let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what you liked or disliked, or what you'd like to see more of these particular units. So, hey, I appreciate y'all spending some time with me. Hope to see y'all real soon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.